Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Dungeon of the Endless, where everything is going absolutely perfectly. Yes, nothing went wrong. Yeah, welcome back. Everything went fine, I'm sure we'll be out of here in no time. So yeah, he just had a few words of encouragement while he just drifts there as a dead technological spirit of some kind. You are a techno spirit, aren't you? You're an apparition of some kind. I don't know what you are. Okay, next door. The thing is, I want to survive because I want to unlock this guy. I've survived one floor out of the required 3, but he is my only current hero. So, you know. On the bright side, though, I've kind of covered the basic points in the last episode, so I should be able to speed up now. So, I've got 2 dust, 57 science, 57 industry, 16 science, 29 food. I've got no backup hero, so if I lose this guy, it is game over. So I need to be careful. Oh, this is an awful room. There's literally nothing in here, is there? No. I'm just going to power up that room and say, hell with it. And something I always try to do when I've got multiple doors into my crystal, which is going to be like this floor and onwards, is I always try to open up additional rooms, at least one on each side of the crystal, so later if I'm forced to open a door leading out of my crystal room, it's not going to have nastier later floor monsters and things in it, so it's a bit safer for the crystal if I do it earlier, effectively. However, I can open this thing for 30 industry, and it will either bring wealth or an explosion. So, you know. Problem is I don't actually have any sort of industry right now, so actually I can afford to get an industry generator. I'm going to risk it. Activate. Minus 30 industry plus 25 dust. Alright. And now I've got a plug where I can mount a industry generator. So there we go. There's also defensive guns here too. So that is always a useful thing. However, I can't afford a second industry machine right now. I'll need some multiple turns before I can do that. Drop into here. Oh, there's a chest and nothing else. I need a gas mask. I don't think my guy needs a gas mask. Highly effective defense against anything from flatulence to the most toxic nerve gas. The only drawback is that the mask's active ingredient causes idyllic pastoral hallucinations. I do believe that is a pyro item, actually. Stealth, not affected by toxic clouds. Yeah, Toxic Cloud is one of the room effects. It basically slows down everything trying to move in that room. 25 industry, actually. Can I? Yes, I can just afford another industry generator, so I'll grab that there. There we go. So, plus 11 industry coming in. That's only got 1 door. That one's got 3 doors, so that's going to be a defensive choke point. This has no defensive slots at all, so I want to expand this way. So, it's best. I need some kind of defensive holding point in each direction. So, a couple of monsters. I am slowly dying. This guy's not got very much health, has he? Well, he's only level 1 still. Oh, I was ready to click on that, but nope, it was not required. That is jolly good. Okay. I really need to get some defenses to help support this guy. Let's see, power 35 every second. 9 every, so that's 18, that's 35. That is single burst anti-module monsters priority. Oh, there actually is some... It just didn't show them before. Why didn't it show them? There is actually some defensive modules in there. Okay, right. Now, I need to pick a direction and move that way. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7. I've got 8 modules there, I've got 6 defenses there, and I've got 5 defenses in there. This is the most heavily defended point, followed by this one, so I should probably expand out of this one, actually. Yeah, let's expand out of this one. I will 4 slots here. I will get a test... No. To get the most out of this, I should build prisoner prods right now, so... I'm going to build 3 of those. By the way, if you build during a wave, it is very slow to build things. It is much faster to build between waves, so it's much better to prepare. If you're slapping down defences in an emergency measure, it takes time for them to build up. But I've got 3 defences there to help out. I'll add a Tesla module as a 4th, and then I'll add a mechanical pal as the 5th in this room. That is the general plan, and I'll check in this direction. Ooh, research. Anything good? Anything good? Orthodox shards and tear gas. Damn it, that's 2 things I want. Orthodox shards adds a regen to you and NPCs in the room, and it gives more if there's monsters in the same room. So that's very important. You can make healing rooms later on, which just like give massive regen to a hero. Tear gas applies damage per second to all monsters in the room and reduces their defense. So in this case, it'll half the defense of any monsters in the same room. So I'm going to try and grab tear gas flat out. It's quite useful. I'm also going to power this room now because there's probably going to be monsters that will try to attack buildings, so they might attack the crystal and they might break the crystal. So, you know, got to avoid that, preferably. I'm going to include a Tesla defense cannon in here, and then I'm going to explore this way. Absolutely nothing so far. That's a dead end as well, actually. So that's got a module slot in it. What I'm going to do, though, is add a mechanical pal, which in this case is 1 wit. The way wit works is for every 2 points of wit you put onto a production system, it adds +1 to the output. So if I put a mechanical on for 15, it will add 1. So in 15 doors, it will pay me back for that. So it's worth a +1. Or I can spend double that for a +3. It's actually not really worth it right now because I don't have the excess of industry. So I'll put a tear gas module in here when I unlock that. But for now, I am just going to move over, power that one down so the defences get something to do, hopefully, and get more dust. And I'm going to expand in this direction. Ooh, there's nothing here. Yay! Oh, there's another research crystal! Oh. And we have got some monsters, though. And there we go, the defense is helping out greatly. And that's why I let them spawn. I got an extra point of dust there. I don't think I can set another research project going, though. No, I can't. Oh, there's a shop. Oh. Shops are great if you can find a merchant, because then if it's operated, it'll slowly give you a trickle of dust. So it's a passive dust source, the only one in the game. So that'd be great to have that one. But I can't. I don't have it. Oh, well. Is there anything else I want to do? Can't quite afford to get another thing, so yeah, go this way. Ah! A medical professional, not a control freak. Or is it the other way around? Okay, I told you I wasn't completely boned by the fact that I'd lost my other hero. And this is why, because you can randomly find other heroes as you go. So, this is Dena, a level 2, and I've just got a heal. No, not healer. I've got a recruiter no matter what because I flat out need the help. So we've got an additional hero involved. This is Dena, a nurse Dena Ratchet. Ratchet is unable to do anything without screaming orders before, during, and after. An overbearing and annoying martinet. She does not consider a job well done until the entire galaxy's heard about it. Unafraid to yell when silence will do, her voice has been classed as a lethal weapon. Dena resolves through the story to heal the lame with Mormish. Yeah, story. If you've got 2 people with a story in the lift, they'll talk about it between levels. So, yeah, but you got to find them, and then it gets added to this. In this case, though, Relentless allow Dena's few patients but many victims. While she's competent, mentally speaking, her ability to drive the wounded into fits of madness has made her an unpopular nurse. So, yes, the end. So, that's the story. That's the story I know about her anyway, because it got added to her biography. But she's got self-defense, defense plus 10% when with other units, so she's a guard. She's also got Scamper, just like my mysterious ghost person here. And her skill is heroes in the room, extra regen. And heroes on the entire floor get some regen as well, but it's not as much. That's probably because of her yelling so loudly she's being heard all over the place saying, "You better heal or else," or something like that, but that's for 10 seconds. And yeah, That's kind of useful, actually. Might keep me alive at some point. But yeah, extra help, always useful. Makes me kind of wish I still had that 6-gun, though. Anyway, I've got 39 industry, so let us plant down an additional industrial generator. I'll put it over there. And we will push forward. Into a room full of monsters. Okay, back off. Here we go. I've already used a paramedic, that's kind of bad actually. But there's enough stuff in here to stop it. And I've unlocked tear gas, which I'm going to add to this room immediately, which will reduce the defense of any monsters that come into it. So, there we go. That defensive point is now reinforced. Unfortunately, I don't have the science to do anything either, so I do need some science modules. Do I have space for a science module? No, but there's a space up there I can put one into. And I'll do that as my next module pickup, so yeah, let's do that. And I will go this way. Expand onwards and outwards. Oh, it's the exit. Oh, that's cool, actually. Any monsters? No. Right. Not quite enough industry to do anything, but I am going to push on. Alright, and I've got a connection point. I've got a letter. Oh, I think that's a melee weapon, actually. Hang on. Yes, it is. It's a melee weapon. Speed, extra 3 speed. So here it moves a little bit faster, and I've got 7 DPS more because it's a boost to my attack power. So please. Also, I'm going to level this guy up to level 2. So a bit of extra health, a bit of extra defense, and a bit of extra attack power. Thank you. Now, I could just rush this one again because I've got the extra thing, but I'm going to power that up. I'm going to grab a medical... Sorry, not medic, a science generator. And I'm actually going to start wandering off down a different direction now. Actually, no, I'm going to keep that door as my last opening one. Because I think that's one room down there. So let's go ahead and open this one. Yep, there's another door that way. Full of monsters. Alright, back off. And we've got additional 2 waves coming in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And look how much quicker they are killing them now that they've got a tear gas module in the same room. However, there is actually more stuff coming in as well, including some crystal hunting heroes as well. So yeah, that was a bit close, that, but I was able to hold them off. So, there's a spare room there. There's also going to be a room down there. Actually, can I... I think this is getting a bit risky again. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to power up an additional room. So I'll power that one up. I'm not going to spend any more industry on modules because, quite frankly, I'm almost done with this floor. Open this door. Is there anything in here? Oh, damn it, this is stelling. Right. Okay, that's another one of the things that this game has. A stele. Also, I'm going to build some crystal pods in there. Right, a stele is a passive effect which remains active until a certain number of doors have been opened on the floor. In this case, this one is a minor modules multiplied by 1.8 attack power, and hero's attack power is halved, as long as that is in effect. So it's a good thing I have some defences actually, otherwise I wouldn't have held off on that. But yeah, that is now an unknown access route. So I need to go this way. That means I need to get some defences in here. Don't really want to be spending the science. Sorry, not science. What am I on? What am I smoking? The industry right now, but I need some defensive fortifications in this direction to help out. I should hopefully get some industry back though. Okay, there's nothing there. There is, however, 3 waves of incoming enemies. Actually, no, I should remove that. No, don't go there. I want a tear gas module in there. Because it doubles the effectiveness of what's in there with it, after all. So, you know, make those defences more powerful because it halves the enemy's defensive strength. So yeah, as soon as I put that in, it was just melting those crystals. I should have done that sooner, actually. That's why tear gas is such a useful module. It does so much. Okay, right, research. Kit cannon does more attack damage for every single stockpiled science you've got, but it's unreliable at this stage when I'm spending science to build up any kind of decent amount of it. So I'm going to do a orthodox shard instead. And I'm going to push deeper. Okay, that was the last door as well. Okay. And there's a monster swarm. And there's 2 inbound swarms over there, but it's got a lot more defense over there, so I'm just going to hang here and murder stuff. While these good doctor over here has got this side covered. Jolly good, jolly good. I'm not quite done yet. Well, actually, that's not the last door, of course, because I kept that door there, didn't I? Okay, I'm not going to bother with this. I'm going to power that side up, so no more monsters come through here. I don't need additional defense. There's unlikely I can research anything, but I'll check. Can I research? No, everything's too expensive. Okay, so this is last door on the floor. There's no defenses in this direction, though. That'll be okay. I've got 2 heroes, so I can hold it at the very least. I've got defenses over this side. And there's no monsters. Alright. We are good to go. I'm going to sever power to this entire section, so I can power up these. And then only monsters coming in from this direction will be able to approach. So, you hang there, and this is really simple. Just grab said crystal and go. Got the crystal, let's sneak out, but she screamed that, so the monsters come immediately. Of course they did. So yeah, there's a lot of monsters coming in. But as you can see, now I've got 2 people on this. I can help out a lot with my other hero. There's actually an achievement, by the way, if you last long enough after you've pulled out the crystal. But I don't need to hold out, I can just run. Off we go! Leave! And I've actually done this one in 20 minutes. You're claustrophobic? Sorry in advance if we flip into a psychotic rage. Don't say that, you're my most useful hero right now. But apparently he's like a very dangerous one to have with you. Oh dear. But anyway, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later.